see what the... Hey everyone, welcome back to Lynn's Homestead. I'm a little late for going live, but anyways, we've had so much rain, couldn't really do much of any taping, but I tell you, after all this rain, and there's just something about the rain that makes things grow. I can sit here and drown everything with a garden hose, but nothing beats good old Mother Nature. So let me show you what we got here in the yard, if he'll let me. Look at that. Took a long time, roughly about 3 weeks. But the grass is coming up. I've been doing a little work here and there when I can. Of course, it's hard to work when it's swampy. Went up the metal for the chicken run, and I had to put the truck in 4-wheel drive just to hook up to the trailer and pull it out. Also, what I've been having coming on the homestead, because you know the rut's on, and I got deer tracks. I don't know why they're coming over here. There ain't nothing for them to eat. Oh God, I think one of them got into my apple tree. Dang it. Yeah, look at that. Came over here and scraped. Dang, you know, you try to keep these poor tree. It had to been a buck, a small one. He went up the plants down below. I'm surprised he even came in that far. Oh crap, he got into my other apple tree. Guys, all this rain, it's the first time I actually been coming out. Look what he did to the side of my tree. Oh, I don't know how to take care of this problem other than putting the fence up around my poor apple trees. I didn't even take a look at my peach tree. Let's take a peek down here. You can see some of the stuff I've been getting done with the chicken run. I mean, the inside hen house is complete. I'm just waiting for it to be dry enough so I can get my ladder inside the chicken run so I can put up the metal. Yeah, why can't they dig in there? So I gotta try to get these stumps out. I don't know how. So I got the metal. I covered up this morning with the hardware cloth. Nailed it across there to keep from any birds and critters from going in through there. That was the one thing I didn't think about at the time. Got the chicken door mounted. Peach tree seems to survive. Had probably about 100 peaches growing on it, and then they just dropped off. I'm not exactly sure why. But yeah, it's been really soggy. We've had rain for over a week, and last night probably around 10 o'clock is when the rest of it finally moved out. Grass is starting to come up over here fairly well. Grass is starting to grow in there. I tell you, I never tried growing grass during the fall. That's the first time. Oh, and off camera, if you remember how this door swung, I turned it around because it seemed kind of stupid. You're walking up to the chicken run, and you can't get to nothing. So having it open this way just made more sense. But that chicken door, yeah, that was a first. But to have it made out of plastic, it runs on AC, and it does have a battery backup. The battery backup, I think there's like 8 AA batteries that it takes, and it's good for 3 days if the power's out. As long as I get the rechargeable batteries and put in there, we're going to be good. As you see, it's really swampy in here, in order to put the metal up, it's not like I can go through this area here because of how I got it mounted. I have to go up through the holes, and I'm certainly not walking across a 2x4 area. My weight, I don't trust it. But trying to get things done around here, you know. Was going to coat the garden in, man, look at all the cobwebs. Yeah, I deal with spiders at work. I certainly don't want to get, damn, look at it, it's all over the place. See, normally I'd cover my garden in leaves, but this year I'm not. I've seen a lot of the farmers, they've been putting cover crops out there. I'm not exactly sure what it is. It looks like it could be, might be clover. That's at least what I thought I saw. Let's see what we got here. I tell you, they made this thing so small you can't hardly even read it. But yeah, my cats are doing really well. The kitten has really grown up so much. But guys, I know this is my first live stream. The thing that they had when you try to go in to do a live stream, they made it so difficult because you had to wait. Well, when you're busy as I am, it's a little hard to wait. I got things I got to get done, and I have to travel a long way to get there. Yes, I did vote. Let's go into my deep, dark dungeon here. Those of you I said about, you know, I'm going to tell you what I'm, bugs? Oh yeah, ants. Is my, my rabbit hutch. Now, mind you, the chicken door, or the hen house, that took a long time for me to build. All right, sorry about that. I lost connection. You go to parts of the barn. I gotta hardwire that barn for internet. I was going to show you the rabbit hutch, but I guess you'll just have to wait until I go to put it together and install it. But I tell you guys, this fall has been weird. Now, I don't know how it is where you're at, but here in Northwest Tennessee, it's almost like, kind of, what's the best way to put it? Mother Nature has mood swings, you know, like hormonal problems. You can see the moon. But yeah, I mean, it's winter. I'm almost afraid to see what this winter is going to be. That could be a challenge, especially when you got two widowmakers up in a tree that won't come down no matter what. But yet, the woodpecker's been attacking this tree. And I told my neighbor, I'm going, you know what? And you might want to get a hold of the farmer that owns this tree because it's not on my property. But if it goes, you see what's across the street. That's where it's leaning to. As far as my truck is concerned, I have not even gotten around to doing the body work. My job is quite demanding, and I work 10 hours a day, 4 days a week. Now, when it starts getting busier in the warehouse, I'm going to be back to 50 hours. And since we just all, and I mean everyone in the building, got a $1 an hour raise. So I went from $15 to $16 an hour. So I'm only making 17 cents less than hours. So, and that ain't no big deal because the insurance is about half the price. I did for Trump. And there's reasons why, because the last administration has put our country in the toilet. In fact, we've already been going through the septic system. Things are so high here in this country, no one can afford nothing. I mean, if you could figure a pickup truck that was normally $60,000 is now over $100,000 with the inflation. So as far as the dents, I'm almost thinking about getting another front fender, because this one is dented and mangled. As far as a little bit on the front door, I could probably hammer some of that out and Bondo it. The back door, I'm thinking I should be able to get the door panel off and be able to pound out some of that. But most of it, I think it's going to be Bondo. I had a car dealer. He buys and sells cars, and he looked at mine while I was getting 2 tires put on the front and my back tires fixed. And I tell you what, he goes, you know, you could get $6,500 for that every day. I go, not with a gouge like that and a primered hood. He goes, yeah, them vehicles bring a lot of money. Now, I will admit, this truck has been very good. As far as parts and things, let's look at the front end real quick. Now, I hit a deer at 60 miles an hour. It broke the front bumper, destroyed the grill, busted one of the headlights, and put one dent right here, one dent in the hood. That's where the horn hit. I hit him so hard, and it was a 12-point buck. He did a 180. It broke a lot of stuff on the front of this truck. Now, I didn't claim it on my insurance because I've only had the truck just for a couple of years. And I knew for sure they were going to total the vehicle out. Runs and drives fine. Didn't have no hole in the radiator or the air conditioning. Absolutely nothing. But I'll tell you, it cost me $450 to replace everything on the front. A new bumper. And I come to find out from the first time this thing was wrecked, they welded the old bumper together and they had the driving lights pointing down. Well, I was able to fix all that. There's a piece that goes all the way across here. It's made out of plastic. That cost me like $13. That's what holds the grill and the headlights. So I figure I got a bumper, the grill, that little chrome piece, 2 headlights, that little piece in the back, the paint, the bumper. I did that myself, not the greatest, but you know. Now that grill, let me tell you something about this grill. I got it on Amazon. I paid about $70 for the grill. I paid $70 for the bumper. And if I go to buy a stock grill, now the grill comes in pieces. By the time you add up all the pieces, that grill that says GMC on it is $2,500. Well, there's why they would total it. So this is a one-piece Bentley style grill. You cannot beat that. I mean, now that grill is $140, but it's still cheaper than $2,500. There goes my neighbor. Now, as for farm truck. Yeah, farm truck is really, the battery went bad. I don't want to spend $150 for a battery that it just doesn't go anywhere. In fact, I did renew the tag, and the insurance, it's not insured to go down the road, but it's insured in case somebody vandalizes the thing. One thing I need to do, well, actually 2 things I need to do to get this thing back on the road. I need to replace the seals on the rear axle. I get the seals changed, I'm good. That will avoid the problem that I kept having. And those of you who've been following my channel, you understand I've had some serious issues with this thing. The brake light. Well, that's just a switch, right? No. Come to find out, the mice had gotten up under the dash, ate half the wires, and when I went to choose something, it done fried everything. I had to disassemble the whole inside of the cab. I had to take everything apart under the hood, and I had to rewire the whole thing in there. And I figured, well, while I got it apart, why don't we go ahead and figure out why the lights don't illuminate in the, the dash cluster, the instrument cluster. I got all that fixed. Every light on this truck works, everything. I just need to get these seals fixed on the rear end. But anyways, thank you for coming for my very first live stream. And I hope we can do this again sometime, and maybe we can get some stuff done, because I got a video I'm working on right now. I only kind of gave you a preview of what's yet to come. And when I get it ready to go, which maybe tomorrow, we'll have to see. If that dries out, and I can get that metal up, you're going to see a completion. So, thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you next time.